Hello, hello, we are back. It's Dark Souls 2 once again. And... okay, I can't actually... okay, just a second. There you go. I have to keep my, dashboard up to date, or I can't see if my stream is working. Alright, we are back with Globule. I think we're dressed like a clown. A jester, perhaps. Oh, God. I spent the last couple days doing construction, and I am exhausted. We're about to find something out. Do you hear? You hear? Back. Okay, I'm not quite sure what happened there. That should have worked anyway. Okay, yeah. 93 fire orbs. Okay, I might have not gotten the timing on that right. Oh, you can do it with multiple things. Holy cow, okay. Okay. Alright, that, totally isn't broken. I mean, look, I already knew that this was like a broken exploit that I said I'd be using as much as I wanted, but holy cow, I didn't realize it was quite that busted. Okay. Okay, I still think Falcon won't talk to us just yet, but he might now that we have over 10 in both intelligence and faith. Okay, he will. Good, good. Because we want this from him. As if we get up to 20 in both, then he'll give us his stuff and we don't have to kill him. And we are going to Hidden Chamber. Actually, no, wait, we're gonna try and make some more progress somewhere. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I can get that. Okay. Now we're going to throw it into a wall. I'm not really expecting anyone to join us today. That's why we're back here again. We are here in a little bit going to Saldora, I think. See if we can. Well, first I think I'm going to see if I can make some more progress in Pharos. But might not. So I've got a couple of lockstones, but it's 2, and I think I need like 5 or 6, maybe as many as 10 to open all the doors. We're not going to use every lock because there's literally over 20, and half of them activate various traps, which are, you know, quite good if you're planning on doing a bunch of PvP in the area. But if you're not planning on doing a bunch of PvP, they're honestly pretty useless. And since we're not planning on doing a lot of PvP, they don't really help us all that much. Oh, I was worried that might happen. Now there's a handful of gear that we really want. That we would be able to get if we hadn't killed Mullen at the beginning. Because if I remember correctly, I'm going to double check this actually while the giants are dying here in a minute. But I don't think we can update his inventory now that he's a tombstone. Nice. We're going to both use that one. Because I'm pretty sure if you kill a merchant, you can bring them back at their tombstone for a certain amount of souls. But I don't think their inventory will update anymore. And I'm honestly not sure if that is how it works or not. Come on. Come back out, please. Okay. Dang it. Okay. So, I was right. If we'd spent 15,000 souls with Mullen before we killed him, then we'd be able to buy boss sets from him even after his death. But since we didn't spend 15k with him before we killed him, we won't be able to get any boss armor from him. Which sucks, because it's like 2 of, maybe the only 2, but 2 of the very few, at least, pieces of armor that boost pyromancy you can buy from Mullen after you've killed the Lost Sinner. I don't think it's the full Lost Center set. I think it's just the Iron Mask and the Center's Cuffs, or whatever they're called. I don't think we're going to get 16 levels off of these guys, because I think that was, yeah, just barely one level. So we'd have to kill them at least 15 more times, probably closer to 20. Which, personally, I wouldn't really mind doing, honestly. I don't really have anything else going on tonight, but that would make for a very boring stream and or video, I think, if I just kill them over and over and over again. So probably I'll go ahead and advance. Okay, we already got this area. This. That. Yep. 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 Okay. And it's Iron Heap is the big one. And then Pharos. Oh, Pharos here, yeah. And Seldora. Oh, there we go. Seldora are pretty much what we have left. Now, I think I've properly been advancing Pate and Creighton's quest lines. So if we go through Seldora, we should actually be able to finish their stuff. Hopefully. If we did it wrong, we can't actually progress their stuff, and we won't get the thing that we want out of it. The thing that we want being the key that you get. Another smooth and silky stone. Another opportunity to gamble. Last time our gambling went decently well. Nothing excellent, but nothing terrible. Yeah, how it is. Petrified something was the most disappointing, considering we didn't really get anything good out of it. Do always want to bait out that first boulder. You can, I think, just run past it. And, okay. You have to be careful if you set off either of them yourself. Because like you saw with the guy who set off the first one, it will squish you even if you activate it. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Now this is going to be Freya's first appearance. You can't actually see her down here, I think, no matter how you angle it, because she's technically not there. Oh, no, she won't appear yet. She doesn't appear until you're in New Game Plus. I forgot about that. But Freya will appear here, and however much damage, you can do, so much damage, and then she'll leave. And if you actually get her to leave by damaging her, when you enter the boss fight for the first time, she'll be missing 25% of her health, making it a good chunk easier. Okay, now, these holes have spiders in them. So if we... was there a sconce out here we could use? No, there was just a couple guys with torches, okay. So we are going to use one of our flame butterflies. We've got a good number. Don't have to really worry about running out, which is nice. Some of these tubes have little spiders in them. Surprised none are coming out up there. They will definitely come out down here. So we're going to come here, we're going to run past the chest, because this chest has a trap that's only seen in like a couple other spots, which is this red orb, which attracts enemies. It basically works like oral decoy, or the alluring skull. It draws enemies towards it. We're going to deal with them like this because we have plenty of pyromancies. And it's a lot safer than trying to take them on in melee. And these guys have the ability to drop almost every basic weapon in the game. Okay. Arced it straight over his head. That's interesting. It's a good thing he didn't drop anything. But now, you'll see this door swung the wrong way because of where the bolt is located. Because the bolt is located on the left-hand side, but it swings on the other side, which I think just means that they put the mesh for the door backwards. Here for Nestus Shard. I think that's all that's back here. And now we prepare for one of the worst boss fights in the game, the Prowling Magus and Congregation. We're going to go straight for the Magus. Actually, we're going for these guys first. Okay. Just cast Force on us. Magus is by far the most dangerous, but these guys allow him to heal. I mean, the two cleric ones are the next most dangerous because they also cast offensive miracles. But they can heal the Magus. And these guys. Okay. These pews act as very valuable barriers against their spells. Okay, Congregation's dead. Now it's just the Prowling Magus. We already have his staff, you find it in Lost Bastille, and you can get his headpiece somewhere else. This is by far simultaneously the most annoying and easiest boss fight in the game. I say most annoying because if you're playing like hitless, it's a real pain. We're gonna rest here to reload the area, actually. Then we're gonna hop down here and get, I believe this is another lockstone? No. Solar Proud Knight. So room, don't need to be in here just yet. There is Wilted Dusk Herbs, those are nice. Okay, where we want to go is down here. And hopefully, if we have done it right, yes. Now we get to pick who to help here. And we get the gear set of whoever we kill. So, personally, Pate's shield is good, but I actually really like Creighton's outfit. Oh, well, his mask, I guess, is the piece we get.
What? Well, my little, you'll find some here.
Yes! Okay, if you don't help with killing one of them, you won't get the key. But if you do help, no matter who you help, the survivor will give you the key, and then you can kill them for their things as well. For their gear set. And you can buy both of their outfits off of Melentia, like other NPC sets. This is not where the key leads. The key is used later in the area. Damn it, we missed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, one of the doors in this area you cannot open because it opens in towards the building, and the inside of the building is full of sand. These are also a unique variant of the Basilisk, who don't have the big bulging eye-like things. Yeah, it's this one. This one you can't open because there's sand behind it. Okay. Okay. The enemies in this area are kind of a pain to deal with. Pretty much all of them are. This is where you can bring the pig. I was talking about in another stream, I think. So you can bring one of the pigs from the beginning of Right Stone Cove down here into that building there, and it'll dig up the pickaxe for you. This door, the only way to open it is to break it. You should usually break it from a distance because, you know, it explodes like that. This guy has the shield, or the pickaxe, and the porcine shield, which you can pick up after killing the smelter demon. It's in the area right behind him, in a chest. Okay. Doesn't longbows +5. And also, no! I saw it just too late. I was like, oh, thank goodness, my Estus will get off in time. And I forgot the Estus heals slower in this game. Because it's instant in Dark Souls 1, and almost instant in Dark Souls 3. But it is, not even close in this one. Okay. Dang it. Okay, we'll still get a bloodstain. We'll run in here. Which isn't like a super great defensive spot, but it does funnel them, which is good. Da-da-da. There's the door. This uses the den key. Okay, and we're going to open this one first because one of them explodes. It was that one. Rusted coins. That's not what we're here for. I believe we are here for what's in this one. No, this isn't the thing we want either, is it? It is! It's the engraved gauntlets. Okay. These gauntlets give you a small chance for every attack to be a critical hit. Meaning, which, doesn't mean that you're, like, getting a backstab or a post for free. But it does mean you get a small boost to your damage on any attack that it affects. Oh, we want to get up there. Can't get up there from here, though, really. I mean, we can navigate our way up there. Dun, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. There's a couple of crystal lizards in this area that are hard to get to. We also want to get up there, I think? No, hold on. There's somewhere around here that we want to get to that's kind of difficult. We will come up from there at some point, as long as we keep exploring. Is this really not the spot? I guess not, okay. We are going to come back here. Now, these spikes damage you if you walk on them. They do less damage the better your footwear. In New Game Plus, there are things that spawn in the spikes. Also in Scholar, I think there are things that are in the spikes. Now this, we do not have the key to. I thought that's where the Celdor Den key went. I mixed it up. That key is found somewhere else. Okay. Nope. Okay, and when you bring the pig down here, you want to bring him to these truffles right here. These mushrooms. Presumably truffles, considering, the history of pigs and truffles. So, homeward bones. This one actually leads forward into the area. It's got a guy behind it. Don't. Oh, okay. Come here. Donk. Whack. Okay, this is not where I thought we were. That does lead deeper in the area. We will have to go there eventually. But not just yet. It's not where we're trying to go just yet. Might have to warp. And I might have to use a bone to get back up. Might not be able to make our way up from down here. It's been a minute, I'm not entirely sure. If we can... No, it's not from here. Okay, if we can, I don't quite remember it. This is a decently large area though, so, We will also be finding artifacts. Okay. Pretty decent supply of like a couple different spells at once now. I'm gonna put that away and that. Got everything in here. We're gonna put that away. Let's go down here. So I know this leads somewhere. Okay, yeah. Drop down there. Come over here. This is, God dang it, that's where the lizard was. Okay. This is where, Pate and Creighton were. We actually have a decent number of souls. Okay. Okay, we are stuck here. I think we can move somewhere else from here, but we're not going to risk it with this many souls on us. We do want to take these to Ornifex, though, so we're not going to use them somewhere up here. Dang it. Okay. No! Okay. He almost got us. I don't think we can open this door from here. That leads to another bonfire. This leads to Ornifex. We managed to make it inside. This guy's gonna come after us. Flame butterfly. Some ferrous lockstones. I think that's like 3 of them. Or is it just the one? It's just the one. Okay. Here's Ornifex. Okay, we can buy Miraculo, Partisan, Twin Blade, Composite Bow, and Heavy Crossbow from her, as well as an infinite amount of fire arrows and bolts. As well as these, which we don't really want. A handful of these, an infinite amount of flame butterflies. Repair, reinforce, and trade. Let's see, we don't really want any of those. That's interesting. I feel like she's supposed to have trades for more of the items we have. But the first one... Oh, that's why. Okay, we have to take one of these first. She'll only do a handful of them. Take the butcher's knife. Don't have, like, great desire for it, but should have held on to, Dragon Slayer Soul. I think. No? Could have sworn she had trades for more of them. I don't know. Again, it's been a minute. Actually gonna go back to her because, like I said, she sells a few things that we do want. I think they'll actually come over here. So many. We will 150 of them though. So all of those. Could buy these, but like I said, we don't really need any of those. Can force things with her though. Could max that thing out. Could max this one out. A couple more twinkling for that. Put a couple levels on this thing. It's pretty good. Right, this as well, since we kind of keep that as a side grade. I know there's more boss souls that she can trade, but clearly none of them are really available right now. Enemies in this game get real glitchy when they're at a certain distance from you. So it should just be this guy who can actually see me now. This guy, like the red lizards from Demon Souls, will explode if you get close to him. I want to say he also has some halfway decent items he can drop, but he might not drop anything, I don't remember. Oh, there's a spider in here. Completely forgot there was a spider. So, and this is the room you can see for more effects. And this is that door that I said we'd come back up to at some point. Not just yet, though, because we do want to, right. Just like I swear there's a spider back here, and then he wasn't to the side where I thought he'd be. So also trapped? No. Crescent Axe and Soul Vortex. Okay. Since we can, we're gonna hop up here. There's nothing else in here. So we're actually gonna return to the bonfire now. And we're gonna go see Pardoner. What's his face? Pardoner Cromwell? Is that his name in this one? Seems right. If not, it's close enough. I don't think we've gotten any more duplicates now. Do have a Soul Vortex we can't use. It's our second one. Can't use either. Use more homeward bounds in this area than, like, almost the rest of the game combined. Not the entire... Excuse me. Not the entire rest of the game. We have used quite a few. But... we already used like 3 or 4 of them in this area alone. Fading Soul. Fading Soul. Bonfire, Ascetic. Fading Soul and Cleric Small Shield. And a Skeptic Spice.
Something, yes, you, I regret together. But you
can buy the White Priest set from him, as well as the different bite rings, dark torches, and a number of miracles, and scraps of life. Which temporary resist to status, interesting. Heavenly Thunder is actually a halfway decent miracle. So is Emit Force, Emit Force. Since we are going to be getting up to 20 faith, we will take those. We only really need one copy of each thing that we'll use them. And this set, I think... Okay, yes. So the White Priest set is the men's set. There is a separate version that is the women's set.
You seek then such virtues. Anyone no show. Any no show.
And his set can be picked up in Dragon Airy. I don't think you can get it from killing him. But the black set / Mask of Judgment. Dang it! Nothing new. No. I could take the composite bow. More damage, less range. Well, if we want more damage and less range, we'll just go with the Dragon Rider bow. And this is a reinforced door, so we can't break it. Well, I don't want to be worried about this amount of souls, but we've reached a point where it's not really a concern. So, into the Sarlacc we go. Through benediction, you try to rid your mind of malediction, but through all this time you try to peel it off, and it's such a ride. Once again, anyone who can guess the songs that I'm singing, I appreciate you. If you can get them right, you're some of my favorite people. Yes, and now she'll sell a handful of Radiant Life Gems to us because of I don't remember which thing it was exactly that did that, but it's like most of the merchants, there are certain actions that you can do that will add things to their inventory. There are a lot of merchants that their inventory, like Linguist, his inventory never changes. It stays the same from the moment he becomes available as a merchant to the end of the game. And we are going back to Black Gulch to burn another bonfire ascetic so we can get even more souls from killing the giants. The usual thing that people do with bonfire ascetics in Black Gulch is it's a speedrunning tactic because you can skip So the normal progression, you have to pass through the Shrine of Winter, and to pass through the Shrine of Winter, you have to collect 4 Great Souls. However, if you obtain a soul memory, which is just, your soul memory is the number of souls you have collected, whether you've spent them, died, lost them, whatever. Your soul memory is every soul you've obtained throughout your entire run. If you get a soul memory of 1 million or higher, you can bypass the Shrine of Winter's requirements of having 4 great souls, or having killed all 4 great ones. Which means Old Iron King, Duke's Freya, the Rotten, and... okay, I'm not angling this right. There we go. I want to get that as well. So it's the Rotten, Duke's Freya, the Old Iron King, and the Lost Sinner. So normally you have to kill all 4, and that's how you get through the Shrine of Winter, and then you can, continue the game. However, if you gain 1 million soul memory, you don't have to kill the 4 of them. You can just go through the Shrine of Winter and continue the game. And so when it comes to speedrunning, it is more efficient to quickly kill, like, the last giant and the pursuer, and then come straight to Black Gulch and kill the Rotten 4 times using Bonfire Ascetics, rather than killing all 4 Great Old Ones. Because if you use Bonfire Ascetics to kill him 4 times, you get enough souls. You get like 1 million soul memory, and therefore can bypass the Shrine of Winter. Which is really silly, I think, that speedrunners were like, hey, instead of going and killing all 4 different bosses, let's just go kill this one guy 4 times. And then we don't have to kill everyone. And it is. It's significantly faster than killing all of 4 of them. And I think you have to start with a Bonfire Ascetic. I mean, you don't have to, but the most efficient way to do it is to, like, start with a Bonfire Ascetic, and then you can, like, pick up a handful at specific points in the game. Which obviously I've gotten most of them, I just don't know off the top of my head where you can find them, to be perfectly honest. Okay, poisoned again. Nice news about being poisoned, you can only get poisoned once. This is not real life advice. This is for games that work like Dark Souls specifically, where when you're under a condition, you cannot get it a second time, so long as you stay under the effects of said condition. Not sure how I didn't get grabbed by any of them. So there's another one there, there's another one here. Should be another one here. Yeah. We already got this one out. Should be another one here. Oh, he's already out, I guess. We're pretty much dead already. Can we make it? Can we make it? No. So close. That's fine, we're just gonna warp to this bonfire anyway. Just wanted to see if I could make it. I could have if I didn't run in circles for so long. This area is on New Game +3. No, +2 now. All the enemies in the area. So if you use the Bonfire Ascetics on this bonfire, it'll respawn the Rotten and the items in his arena, I think. And I'm pretty sure that's it. But if you use it on the one at the entrance to the area, it respawns all the enemies. And it bumps all the enemies into New Game Plus, basically. That's what I mean when I say it respawns or resets things. But Bonfire Ascetics, who's Globule? Oh, that's my little guy. This little guy I'm playing. His name's Globule. Oh, that's not the right menu. It's in here. That was the choice of another viewer. Whenever I'm starting a new save file, I'll let someone else pick the name. Because I don't have too many names that I give the characters. And it gets old when I use them all on repeat. Yeah, it's a random name. I mean, it was selected by someone, just not me. I think the other two I've gotten so far are Spinach and I actually don't remember what the other one was. It's been a minute since the first one that someone else picked. Well, I mean, it's been a month now. Right now we're just getting rid of all these statues so that it's easier to get through here in subsequent runs. We're coming down here. To get these guys. Who can and will kill us very quickly if we're not careful. We need to buy more arrows from Gavlon. This is going to take more than 3 casts apiece now. Especially if we don't get them with 1 cast. Yeah. Just need him to come back into zone. That should get him with the 1. Yep. I'm not certain how many souls these guys will give me, but they should give me about 18k apiece at this point. Because I was getting just shy of 12k before. So now their base should be, I think, 12. Should mean a result of just under 18. If we can get them. Jeez. There we go. Oh, 15. Okay, it doesn't jump quite as much for +2, I guess. Okay, we can leave him to die now. The items in here got reset. I forgot that got reset too. Try not to fall into the pit. probably make sure we have enough toxic mist, just in case. Oh, that reset it. Okay. I have to do it again. Alright, this is a fun glitch you can only do on PC. Because of the way that the mouse and keyboard interact separately from the controller. You can mess up your spells. That's too far, okay. Oh, that's still too far. Okay. That one. That. They got reset. Oh, it's because I traveled. Okay. We can just ignore the rest, so I don't feel like dealing with them. Then we just hop down. They can't really follow us this far anyway. We did get a pretty decent boost from the giants nonetheless into the soul gain. Of the regular one? Yeah. I did think it was an interesting choice with Elden Ring to add a consumable that increases soul gain, or rune gain. Although, no, I take that back. They did that in Dark Souls 3 first. Did they? So now they did the Rusted Coin, which has been in since at least Dark Souls 1, maybe Demon Souls, boosts item discovery. I know with Elden Ring they had the silver and gold pickled bird feet, which boost rune gain and item discovery, respectively. I did think the it's probably a interesting. It's an interesting choice. I won't say it's a good or bad decision, either way. It's an interesting choice to make it so that when a status effect, in Elden Ring specifically, this isn't in the rest of them, but that like when a status effect is triggered on someone or something, they gain a temporary boost to that resistance type. It's an interesting mechanic. Oh, right. Large shard. Oh, right, yeah. Just slap us. Right about that for a second. That's fine. We can, and the bloodstain should just be right out there, so we can get it back pretty easy. Oh, so close. Okay, almost got that guy. Look at that one. Large shard. Both of them with that one. I guess he walked off the edge. Nice. As well. I love how easy it is to just cook these guys. It's even easier if you use, like, fire arrows. So you can just, like, accurately shoot the oil from a distance. Instead of the way that I do it. But once you do this way enough, it becomes pretty reliable. I'm not usually too worried about poison, but I don't want to die right now while I'm getting rid of these things. Thankfully, a large number of them are completely ineffectual for most of the area. Like those ones, I didn't have to break those. I do want to deal with these ones as well, because they will get in the way of the drop down. Avoid the worm. You do want to be pretty careful with that drop down, because it drops you onto such a narrow ledge. And the ledge looks pretty wide, and it is, all things considered, but it drops you in a weird way that can very easily drop you off the edge instead. Okay, we got the one. We got the other one? No. But we will. There we go. We would use Poison Mist in addition to Toxic Mist, but it's not worth trying to proc both at the same time. Especially since we'd need to dedicate extra spell slots for it. Which wouldn't be too hard. We've got plenty of fire orbs. Even with probably just one use of Soul Arrow. That's probably a pretty nonsensical statement. Even to people who do play this game. Probably more so to people who do play this game if they don't know what I'm doing. I think I've explained it in a number of my past streams, though. More or less, anyway. Ooh. Let's see. Right now we've got enough for about 5 levels. We need enough for more than that. We want to put another at least 4 in attunement, but also another 8 each in intelligence and faith. Let's see. I know we want at least 4 in attunement, but it might actually be better to go further than that, honestly. Okay, yeah. We probably want to get another 10 points in attunement, which would mean a total of 26 more levels. We've got enough for 5 right now. I guess I'll go ahead and put those in attunement real quick. So that'll just give us more spell slots. Oh, that was a good crack of my neck.
Is that here to see? However,
Oh, right, we picked up another Estus shard. Okay. Stop doing that, please. You're kidding me. We need another 20k. Okay. Well, we don't really have... It's 10, 15, 17, 18, 18.8, 18.95. That's just shy of 19k. We need 20k, so... we can just go ahead and kill the giants another time. That'll be enough for one more level. We'll just be extra careful about the poison statues. Try to be extra careful about the oil pits. Got that one from here. Can we get that one from here? Can we angle it high enough? Ooh, we can. If we're like right on the edge. Yeah. These guys are pretty weak to fire. I guess it's not so much that they're weak to fire. It's more so that it's just very easy to burn them to death. Which I guess means they're technically weak to fire, if you think about it. Honestly, just killing these guys a few times would probably get us enough souls. Because, yeah, they're giving almost 12k a pop, or 1200 a pop, not 12k. Well, I do appreciate the aim assist if you're not locked on. That's not where I wanted to put that. It worked, though. In the summertime. Okay, hold on. Through benediction, you try to rid your mind of malediction. But through all this time, you try to peel it off, and it's such a ride. My breath can't hold out quite as long. I'm trying to think of other songs. That one's just stuck with me right now. It's probably because I've been listening to it so much lately. Well, the other ones I can think of, their lyrics are just the name of the song. Boop. You gonna try to swat me? No. He's a very kind giant. Right now. He's not usually very kind giant. He's gonna bleed out here in a second, though. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically not bleed out. Good lord. I'm so stiff. Oh. That's what 3 days of demo and construction does. Yes. We need another 16 levels worth of souls to put into intelligence and faith. I'm not doing that right now. I'm gonna spend my souls on life gems. Oh. Selling all the fun gear. That's not true. I already got the one piece I wanted to look at, which I can't even use properly. Oh, we could buy all 10 of those and it would drain us of all of our souls. I'm not trying to sound whiny. That wasn't my intention there.
Not every. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have... I know I had a fire seed. Did I already use it? I did. I'd love to go gambling, but I can only do one right now. So I think I'll save that for later. Instead, I guess it's time to try Smelter Demon again. If it doesn't, I'm gonna give him like 2 or 3 tries, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna move on to something else. Because I think I already have like 2 full... I have at least 1 full hour of me just trying to kill Smelter Demon over and over again. To the point where I've gotten pretty familiar with these guys' movesets. And very familiar with the distance of this weapon. I love when I don't mean to jumping attack, and then I do it anyway. That one was intentional. Okay. That's why you really have to be careful with those. Oh, please don't. I forgot I could kill them with a light attack with this thing. That's all the ones in here. Now, gotta be mean. Sometimes we can get this guy to just throw himself into the lava, and it's very funny. Oh! Oh! No. Dang it. It's very funny when he does it. For me. Probably not for him. It's probably quite painful for him. First we're gonna hit you. Then we're gonna hit you. Normally baiting multiple enemies at a time is a bad plan, but here, it's still a bad plan. These guys come pretty spaced out though, if you get them in the right order. Okay, the timing on that should not work, considering they're using a running attack and I'm just hitting them with a heavy. I should not be able to like, counter them. Now, Smelter is weak to blunt, but we won't really be using blunt attacks against him, because we don't have anything that's, like, sufficiently fast to use on him. We will be using Toxic Mist, because each use of Toxic Mist drains about 25% of his health. Okay. Didn't think that would happen there. But we need to switch to flame-resistant gear. And I didn't bring Flash Sweat with me, so this is actually going to hurt pretty bad, probably. Do you have the Flame Quartz Ring? Okay, now I think this is the highest fire resistance we have available. I did upgrade this explicitly for that purpose, to be perfectly fair. I think that's the next best for that one. Alright. So we've got that. We don't have flash set, so we're going to be taking about 40% damage, I think. Yeah, we're going to be negating out 63% of his attacks instead of 93%. So it's going to be a little bit worse than usual. But we have gotten quite good at dodging him from all the attempts. That one still scares me because of how long it's delayed. You really do have to be quite careful with your timing. Sometimes he follows that up with a stab or an overhead slam. Did not miss. Okay, so cast. Since he's still, it should get him. Please, yes. Okay. Okay. I really just want to circle him. Very careful now. His attacks will hit extra hard. We do need to reapply. Okay. Please, 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 please get it off. Yes. Okay, we're dead. Somehow we're not. Because of our very high fire resistance, we can actually deal with standing close to him in this phase. Which is not always ideal. Okay. Somehow managed to avoid that. I think this is the one. Why is he just stabbing? Please. Please. We're so close. Please, please, please. Yes! We did it! No! He won't die to poison. Yes! Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, that feels good. If you haven't seen previous streams, which I'd hope you have if you're watching this, but if you haven't, that's like my 20th attempt on him. Using this exact strategy. Well, probably only like my 10th with this strategy. Okay. Can finally move forward, though. That feels good. That feels really good. Oh, I can't really use any of those. Okay. Item box. You. So it's you, and you. Well, we can use those. We just really aren't. Oof. Okay. Let's see, do we have any rings to put away? Gear? No. No. Oh, we do have these things. I think, yeah, they're temporary. So strength, intelligence, and faith. There should be another one for dex. I just haven't picked it up yet. Oh, that feels good. That really does feel good. Aspera ad inferi. Okay, we already ran through Belfry Soul. murderized. That was a little cruel. Bonk. So you're just gonna stand in the mist. Nice. Oh, he can't do anything because he's ranged. He can still technically see me, so he's still gonna try to attack even if he just hits the ground. Dead. No, no, no! Oh, I almost walked off the edge there. I don't know if he can climb. If he can, we might be dead. I don't think he can, though. Yeah. Which honestly isn't a terrible soul farm, because I think these guys are... Meh. It's not great. Would have been a bit more if I were running the ring. Oh. Okay. He will break that bridge if you give him the chance. Uh-oh. Dead. Now we're just gonna dunk those two. Hey! Oh. This game decides to give you iframes at the weirdest of times. It really does seem a bit random. Okay, we can actually dunk quite a few of these guys because these pressure plates will lower the platforms next to them. We're gonna come down here first. Get you. Oh yeah, and these pressure plates release magma. Or, well, molten iron, technically. So that's what all of the lava in this place is. It's all, technically, just molten iron. Oh my goodness. I do want to spend these souls, so I'd rather not die right there. We're gonna go ahead and grab... I think I have enough for 2 levels? So I should be able to grab... Yeah, just 2 points in intelligence. So we need another 6 points in intelligence, another 8 in faith. I might have chosen one of the worst builds I could have. But hey, I was gonna say I'm not a quitter, but that's not true. I'm only a quitter sometimes, and I'm enjoying myself with this, so
You've been well.
I'm not gonna give up on this. I am gonna finish the game the way that I usually play, which is by doing whatever I want whenever, and sometimes diverting entirely because I can't focus on things. Okay, we do want Flash Sweat because this whole area is gonna do so much fire damage. Probably shouldn't be using Fire Orb, but I don't really feel like swapping it for something else right now. I've got, let's see, what is this? 10, 15, 17, no. 10, 15, 18, 20, 21, 21.95. So just shy of 22k in my pocket. I need almost 29k to get another level up. We are advancing, slowly but surely. I've been struggling with songs today. Run past these two. Confront them in here where I can just bonk and bonk. Ooh, ironclad gauntlets. Nice. Well, got caught on the edge of the staircase there. Okay. So we do... Well, hello. Where did that arrow come from? It wasn't from over there. Might have come from the wall. Oh, legs. It is the guy down there. That is permanently flowing, though. So we're going to try and pick him off from here without getting our shit rocked. Can we headshot him? Okay, 76 damage is not very good. Do we do more with this? Yes, we do. Now, we do want to get the item down there. Both of the items down there, because I think that might be on a bonfire ascetic as well. But, get dunked. Oh, he didn't get dunked. He just got cooked to death. Okay. Oh, and we do actually need to swap you over because we want to grab the upstairs. I was like, I swear there was another reason to swap these other than just dunking the two that are on here. You have to be careful of this guy. Dunk him. That guy will not catch up to us in time. So we get to go up. I cannot remember what's in that chest for the life of me. You are a mimic. Ooh, that was almost very bad. Dark armor and lightning winged spear, okay. Okay, well if we put on our armor, it gives us like 43% resist. Give or take. If we upgrade this some more, it'll give us more, obviously. It was 25. If we put on the ring, it's to 33. Now if we roll through this, that should bring us to 63. And then if we cast this on ourselves, it should bring us up to 93? Yeah. Now, hopefully, I think I can just jump down. Yeah. And with our fire resist. Okay, there's a fire seed. We do want to be quick about this because the water will wear off, and then we'll be taking about 63% instead of 93. We'll be taking, sorry, 37% instead of 7%. Chaos Storm, I was right. I was fairly certain that it was one of the Chaos ones. Thought it could be Chaos Fireball, but I think that's in a different area. We do want to go back up there for the things. I guess I guess the water doesn't actually wear off that fast. I thought it wore off way quicker, and was real concerned about that. We can go up further, of course. This is just a normal chest with great arrows in it. Ah, you go away. Okay, this is another healing pool. So we are going to open this up. There's only a handful of these in the game. And we can't go back down. And I have a few of these guys to deal with. And this isn't going to do the trick because I don't have the range on that spell. It sucks when they're not in sync. Thankfully, we're just a bit quicker than these guys. Okay, did not mean to do that. Now there is another one over the side here, but we can very easily deal with him. Well, should just be the one. Yep. Okay, this thing's decently strong, but yeah, get toxic and die. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Another long great bow. Simpleton's Spice. This should be the Black Knight Great Axe, I think. I already have the halberd and the great sword, yeah. Great axe. Now we want to take this off. Put you and you. Take you off. Dude. Dude. You. Back to orb. I didn't actually look at what the other thing was. Here. Now. We're going to equip a weapon. Because... no, it's not this level. Okay. Bink. 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 Okay. And now, I have to be very careful about this. Just creep around the edge. Gold Serpent. Oh, we already have the +1 variant. Okay. Now this should be like just before the stairs, essentially. Yeah, this is the fog gate that was right by the ladder. Or no, it would have been under the ladder. This is where the ironclad knight was earlier. I want to go past this because I believe, could be mistaken, I think there's an item in here? No, okay. If you have super high fire resistance, though, you can bait the knights into the fire jets here, and they die so fast. I killed the Alon Knight in here. Now here we do have to be careful because there's a couple of guillotines in the ceiling. That guy's standing. Ah, no, it's just the one, okay. You can use this to kill the ironclad knights. I don't think it'll kill them in one hit because it has a set amount of damage it does. Most of my builds are not capable of one-shotting these guys at this point. Okay. We want to get over to the ladder. Shoot. Okay. That's fine. I didn't actually see what I just picked up there. Yeah. Okay, I didn't break our ring. That's the important thing. Okay, but we've picked up the Black Knight Great Axe and the Lightning Winged Spear. Lightning Shortbow +1. Alon Great Bow. The Porcine Shield. Got a couple pieces of the old Ironclad set. Or the Ironclad set, not the old one. Gauntlets, legs. Okay. Pick up a new ring there? No. Pick up a spell? No. Errors or upgrade materials seems most likely. Might have been the Iron Key. That might have been what I just got there. Not entirely sure, honestly. That's interesting. I found a number of attacks that you can surprisingly duck under by using the heavy attack on this, because it makes you so low to the ground. Yes! We did it fast enough that he gets dunked too. We can just avoid most of them. Have to get through this flame, past this one. But yeah, the other one will ignore us. And this guy's easy to deal with. We just gotta let him walk into the flame. Come through here. And there is an Alon Knight right up there. It'd be really funny if I could push him off. No, okay. Not enough knockback, I suppose. Probably if I used, what was it? The ranged version of Force. Force Bullet, whatever it's called. Probably would have blasted him off there, since I think they get knocked back by, the Force Miracles, since they're humanoid. Okay, now we're going to switch to our fire res. Oh, I heard the guillotine fall. I was like, what was that sound? We're actually going to swap this one because it almost broke in the fire last time. And we're going to switch you for this, in case we need a weapon. Throw this on. Holy cow. We've got 63% fire resistance. Those things still started melting my health bar. That's kind of terrifying, honestly. Once we get up here, though, we can actually turn off all of these flame spouts. There's the last bonfire of the area. And then pull this lever, and all the flame spouts will turn off. You can look out. You can see the volcano. I guess this is magma then. Cool bit of a rampart there. Over here is something. I think that's Belfry Soul in the distance there. Yeah. It's like that rooftop over there. You just barely see. That is the area we first entered through. That building right there is the Smelter Demon Arena. That's fun. I like that we can actually tell from here. Can't tell much, but if you know what you're looking at. Switch you back. We're not going for the old Iron King just yet, because I do want... is he... I should double check if he's immune to poison or toxic. Because if he's immune to either, we're going to have to think of a different strategy. But if we can get him with both, will be great. We are going to come down here, though, to pick up the items. Such a cool design. I mean, it's not, you know, the most spectacular thing in this game, but I could have sworn there was something to pick up down here. I guess I was thinking of Scholar. Technically, you can make it through this area without killing Smelter. Smelter is completely optional. I just like having the bonfire after Smelter, so I don't have to run through like the first 2 sections to get to the final boss every single time, because I die a lot in these games. Okay. I have 42k souls. That's not really enough for anything. We can upgrade our flame, though. We have Chaos Storm now, but that's not going to do anything against the old Iron King. +9 Pyro Flame. We're so close. Honestly, not sure where to get the last one, though.
I'm always here.
I think we could get it from killing her, but then we wouldn't be able to upgrade our Pyro Flame, so there wouldn't be much point in it.
One day,
let's see if we want another level in intelligence, please. And let's see, I don't think you update till we kill old Iron King. Yeah. But should be able to get this at least. I need more decks to be able to use this. I wish I had another
I'll be around.
great bow. Wish I had one of the other great bows. That didn't require a bunch of decks. Dragon Slayers is, I think, probably the best choice. Well, I mean, it's not the best choice, because there's also the twin-headed great bow, which I think is the most powerful one, but you have to get into Brim Tower to do that. And we have to kill the Old Iron King to get to that. Okay, I'm gonna double check that we can actually poison him. Spera, Ferry, He's resistant to poison. Doesn't say anything about toxic, though. We'll see. I kind of doubt if he's resistant. That doesn't mean he's immune. That just means it's hard to activate it against him. And you know, it won't be hard. It just takes more to activate it against him. Do we got 100 poison arrows? That should be plenty to poison him a few times if we want to do that in addition to toxic. Bonk. Oh, wow, nice. Now we just need the turtle shell. We'll have the full set. Oh, large shard. I didn't know those guys could drop these. Didn't know these guys could drop those. Been saying things backwards a lot recently. Probably just tired. Let's see, we're probably not going to do too much with this thing. But, let's see. This thing's a bit slow for this fight, though. We're not too worried about damage. We're more concerned about proccing an effect. Alright. See what we can do against him. Dude looks a lot like the, like a minotaur or something. And it's not. That's probably not on purpose. He's meant to just be like a demon or whatever. But I think he looks a lot like a... Okay. Why do I keep having that happen? I don't know what's going on with that. Ooh, we're screwed. Somehow we're not. Okay. This is gonna do nothing to him? Yeah. Oh, we might be screwed with this, though. Yeah. Yeah. This, while that's happening, get rid of this guy. Please. Oh, did my internet connection drop? It did. That's my bad. Okay, I'm back. Okay, that's my bad. I didn't realize my internet dropped. Okay, I should be back anyway. I hope. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Are you serious? This thing's still outperformed? I guess I'd need more strength for this to outperform this. Since it has, like, significantly lower base damage, yeah. We'll stick with this for now. We probably won't be going above 50 strength. We're probably... And that's far beyond the soft cap. The only reason we really hit that was so that we could use the Demon's Great Hammer one-handed. And there's literally zero purpose to that. I just thought it would be silly. Just doing our standard setup. At least two on the way down, just cause. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, he should just be... Oh, are you kidding me? I looked away from the screen for like half a second. That's fine. I'm not in a rush. I mean, I've got plenty of time. I don't have anything to do other than this. Love if some more people joined in, but I don't really expect it. Through benediction, you try to rid your mind of malediction, but through all this time you try to peel it off, and it's such a ride. Oof. My lungs are shot right now. I really can't hold through that note. I'm not really trying that hard, to be fair. Okay. We should be, yep, splooshing up from there. So we are going to duck behind the corner. And the laser beam still gets us here. That's good to know. I really haven't played this in a while. I haven't gotten to this point in the game in a while. I don't think either of these is really faster than the other. Why am I quiet here? Probably would be a lot easier to survive against him if I went like all out on gear. Right? So, like switch to this full setup. And I guess I'll swap one of these. I'll go for this since it doesn't affect my survivability. Swap to this. And we have Flash Sweat equipped. And so without Flash Sweat active, we get 33% resist. With it active, we should get 63? Yeah. Or 64, I guess. I'll run over here first thing. Maybe watch. Okay. Basically, the only thing we have to be worried about is the laser. But he will try to use that a good number of times. This thing doesn't do much damage at all. Look back here. Whenever he's breathing, you really want to be in this corner, because he can't hit you with it. And that's our cue to move, because he's going to pop up somewhere. You want to be real careful of his hole. We're going to get hit. Come on. If we had a melee weapon, this is a really good opportunity to hit his hands. Oh, I went the wrong way. We're screwed. No. He was nice. Oh, we're gonna get hit here. No? If we tuck in this corner, we can't get hit by fire breath. He's gonna dive. We want him to come back up over here again. Oh, he's gonna slap us real hard. We didn't need to use a third one there, but we did. Toxic Mist should finish him off, honestly. No. We will need another rock. Okay, he's diving again. We want him to show up over here again. I don't like how hard it is to tell where he's going to pop up. Ooh, we're lucky. Yippee! We love poison. That's no soul boosts on him. Pretty much every other boss we've got some kind of soul boosting gear. Another bone dust, nice. And then this is going to be our first appearance of Aldia. No. Right. Wrong game. I feel like Aldi is still supposed to show up if you have all the DLC, though. Then he shows up somewhere else. We're going to go through here. This should take us to Broom Tower. And grab the first bonfire in Broom Tower. Channeled. Oh, okay, that means we have to use excuse me. Good lord. There's an item that does it too, but we can use the Miracle Guidance. I think there's a consumable that has the same effect. That lets you see messages from further away. Da, 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 da. Room tower. A lot of corpses. This should give us the smelter wedges, yeah. Whoa, furnace. That's fun, I like that. That's not so short, I never realized that. I knew it wasn't as tall as the central tower, but I didn't realize it was so short. I guess it makes sense, there's not really much there, it's like 2 floors and a staircase connecting them. The first bonfire should be up here. Yeah. We'll come back here later, because this area is going to be pretty tough at our capabilities. Oh, right, that's, one of those things. Wow. Okay. You done? I don't like that they thank you. I mean, it makes sense, lore-wise, but it is a little sad. Right, yes, and they want us to go down here. And then you can do, like, a series of, drops to get stuff. There's things to collect. Things to murder. There's, like here somewhere, yep. Oh my. I just forget how severe falling damage is in this game. Like, constantly. I'm constantly forgetting how severe the falling damage is in this game. It's kind of goofy, honestly. The ring back here, well, the item that was down there is a ring. And I believe it's the ring of flexibility. There's, basically in the base game, there's the ring of faith and the ring of knowledge. Or the ring of piety and the ring of knowledge, whatever it is. One boosts your faith by 5 points, the other boosts your intelligence by 5 points. This is the dexterity ring. And then I think in Ivory Crown is the strength ring. So this one, the dexterity ring, boosts your dexterity by 5 points. Which also, that's interesting. Boosts your health by 5 points? That's... Oh! No, because it's boosting a stat by 5 levels. So it's... Yeah, no, I understand that. Got it. But that's also enough to let me use the Elan Greatbow, actually. However, if I explore this DLC, the twin-headed Greatbow is way better. But, you know, that gives me an option to use that at least. So now I do have access to a Greatbow without finding a new one, or dumping a bunch of points in a stat. Now I go back to Majula, and Chloanne should have updated her stock. So we should be able to get new things from her.
Well,
Yes, okay, she now sells infinite titanite and a handful of large titanite.
I was there a Dane, but
I
it's
believe if I
no
kill
interest.
Freya, she should sell some more new things as well. And we can get 1 level from you. We're gonna go with Faith. It's gonna have the greatest effect on us right now. We need another 5 intelligence, another 7 faith. It's gonna be a while to get all of that. I think I am gonna wrap up here in just a second. Gonna buy more life gems. Actually, hold on. I should have enough if I use... Yeah, hold on. How much do I actually need? 29k, I have 26k. I should be able to do that with this. Yeah, that should be enough. I might be just shy. There are a couple other small souls that I can use if I need to, yeah. That should be enough. Yeah. And now, 14 faith. So we need 6 there, 5 there. It's another 11 levels. But we'll definitely get that through the course of playing. We will burn our bone dust. Oh. Never mind. We are maxed out on bone dust. That's interesting. That was a lot faster than I feel like it should have been. Oh, wait. Well, I guess you're supposed to max out here. I technically maxed out early because I used a bonfire ascetic to bring back, and I used a bonfire ascetic in Hyde's Tower of Flame, which brought back the guy who can drop bone dust. So I actually ended up with an extra bone dust somewhere along the way. Well, not somewhere, it was in Hyde's Tower. You get the point. Start that one. That's fine. Alright, well, I think this is where we're going to wrap up this stream. So, anyone who's watching, hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whenever, wherever you're watching from. And hope to see you again next time. And enjoy yourselves.